this in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag. He's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house and make big plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Robinson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They want to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Makes the grab. It's McCoy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Quickly complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Glenn. The quick out. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. It's Webster. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the upright. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They can get something going here late in the half. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's McLaughlin. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They need to move it 2 more yards on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take...
They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the ground, it's Webster. Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this.
It's a running room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Running to Green. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Here's a heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got him. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's White. Spins away from one. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the right. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Seminoles. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. This time they'll go to the running game. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish.
Turning on the Jets. Got the first down and more. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. The give is to Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Power football with the run. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.